stop for a moment. Whatever you were about to do next, let it fall away. Before the sun rose this morning, something shifted concerning you, and I will not let this day pass without you knowing it. I am the Lord, your God, and I deliberately stopped you from wandering. The general public shouldn't hear this word. It's just for you. This is not a moment you happened upon by accident. Here, I drew you. I heard everything you had to say as you searched, asked questions, and silently cried out. So stay motionless right now. I'm going to respond to questions you stopped asking aloud a long time ago, so pay close attention. I noticed you. When I say that, I want you to know what I mean. Before you faced the day, I saw you sitting by yourself. You needed a few more minutes to put on the face that said everything was all right. I witnessed the silent math you do over your debt, putting one payment behind another and running figures that, despite your best efforts, never add up. I saw you lying awake in the dark hours, repeatedly reviewing your possessions as though the answer might change if you counted again. Among others, I saw you grinning as anxiety twisted inside of you. I heard you say, "I am fine." You continued to try even though something inside of you was begging to be heard. Even though every door slammed in your face, you continued to believe that a breakthrough was imminent. I heard prayers at midnight that seemed to hit the ceiling and then fall back onto you. You were too exhausted to find the right words, so I heard the ones you never finished. None of them were lost. Like incense, each whisper rose in front of me. There was never an empty room when you spoke. You are not the tired person you have been carrying around. The melancholy that persistently seeps into your bones is not your own. You started to mistake it for your own nature because it originated from outside of you and had been bothering you for so long. Listen to me clearly. You never had that weight. In order to help you stop blaming yourself, I am naming it today. The words seemed cold and far away when you opened the scriptures in the hopes of finding an answer. You are not the only one who has experienced that quiet. Numerous people have cried out from dry wilderness areas, prison floors, and caves. They also questioned whether I had turned away. I hadn't looked away from them. I haven't moved away from you. This message is reaching you now rather than a year ago for a reason. You would have dismissed it as a thoughtful gesture a year ago. You're hungry enough to persevere and exhausted enough to be honest. Being honest does not equate to weakness. I am going to speak through this open door. Therefore, don't take these words lightly because they have weight that you can't yet quantify. You will pass the exact confirmation you requested if you turn away now, the sign you yearned to see, the response you pleaded with me to give. Hold on while I finish what I've begun to say to you. I am aware of the struggles you have engaged in that others have not witnessed. I am aware of the mornings you made yourself stand when your heart was too weak to continue. Sometimes you've been hanging on by a thread, whispering prayers you thought heaven wouldn't hear. Your prayers have never been too modest. To hear the faintest ones first, I stoop down. I am also aware of what you have been secretly telling yourself, my child, that you are lagging behind, that you remain in the same spot while everyone else moves forward, that perhaps nothing works because of you. These are not my words, as I am now telling you. Furthermore, I have never once spoken them over you. It sounds different when I talk over you. I declare you to be mine. I claim that the palms of my hands bear your name, and I have never let go of you because of a closed door, a debt, or a delay. I claim that the protracted quiet you experienced was never an absence. In the quiet, I was closer than you could have ever imagined. You questioned whether your work was worthwhile. You questioned whether your perseverance would ever pay off. You questioned why the road had to be so long, sometimes with rage. None of those questions bothered me in the slightest. I collected them and kept your response to myself until this very moment, when you were able to accept it without feeling crushed. Something about you has come to light. I've decided to tell you myself that a lengthy chapter is coming to an end, rather than letting you find out gradually. What was holding you is releasing its grip. The thing that prevented you is being removed. I am not expressing an emotion. I'm talking about a decision that was already made in front of me. You will remember this moment in the coming days. You'll recall that you were on the verge of passing it, and that something compelled you to stay. I was that something. I stopped you here because I want to finish speaking to you before this hour is out, and I have a word to put in your hands. So inhale. Release the hold you've been holding on your own anxiety. I'm holding you, so you don't have to hold yourself together while I talk. Let everyone else stop talking. Now it's just the two of us, and I've been waiting a long time for your undivided attention. If your heart tells you that this word is for you, say amen aloud. You deserve to understand what you have been going through, so allow me to show you. It wasn't bad luck that made these previous years so heavy. You weren't weak. Your life has been the target of a protracted, planned opposition that operated in the dark, so you would be held responsible for its harm. It put pressure on your provision. You didn't receive the money that was supposed to. Costs emerged at the most inconvenient times. You believed you were failing because the math never worked, but in reality, you were under siege. It put pressure on your rest. In the tiniest of hours, you were roused from slumber, and anxiety lurked there like a surprise. It was aware of your hour of weakness. In the dark, it knew which fears to replay, and it kept playing them until dawn. It put pressure on your closest ties. Where there ought to have been harmony, misunderstandings were stirred. You and the people you care about were separated by distance. In a room full of voices, you felt isolated. You also believed that you were flawed. There was nothing wrong with you, because you are much less easily defeated when you are not alone. You were purposefully kept apart. It also interfered with your prayers. You were always informed by a whisper that reaching for me was pointless. Every time hope started to grow, something new came along to crush it. You didn't imagine this. Something that observed you and was afraid of what you might turn into opposed you. Listen to what I have to say, and allow it to free you from years of false guilt. You weren't indolent. Your own shortcomings did not curse you. Because of what I put inside of you, you were a target. An empty storehouse is not besieged by the enemy. However, I want you to comprehend something more. The opposition was only able to go so far during that time. You were pressed, but not crushed. It couldn't erase you, but it could delay you. Your life was enclosed by a line that it was never allowed to cross, and I drew it myself. And now here this I prevented you from delivering. The consent that the opposition was depending on has been revoked. The season is over. A decision has been made about you in my presence, and it cannot be overturned by any force under heaven. Your provision is no longer under siege. Your rest is no longer the target of the ambush. You are pulling out the wedge that has been driven between you and the people you love. For something this important to me, I don't send messengers. I've already surpassed you. What was sealed is being unlocked by me. What was held is being released. The crooked road is being straightened by me, and while my voice is still in your ears, I'm doing it right now. Declare, I think. You might wonder why the opposition was permitted at all if this word is striking a chord with you. I won't make fun of you for asking this reasonable question. For now, understand this much. What came against you was meant to destroy you, but I used all of its plans to train you. It was intended to undermine your faith. Rather, your faith developed roots that storms can no longer penetrate. Consider what you can now carry that would have crushed you years ago. Consider the unfavorable news you can accept without passing out. After a blow that would have prevented you from praying for months, consider how quickly you get back to it. The very years you believed were wasted helped you develop that steadiness. You were not wasted in any way. The person who disagreed with you recognized something that you are just now starting to realize. The darkness is in danger because of you. After years of resistance, a person who maintains their faith is unstoppable by everyday difficulties. Because of this, the pressure you were under was never typical. It wasn't a gauge of your failure, but rather of your value. Thus, reject the previous justification going forward. You will no longer claim that the years of hardship were evidence that God had forgotten about me. You will claim that the siege has ended. My child, words are important. Talk about your past the way I do. Additionally, the past will no longer be able to contaminate your future. In the coming days, I want you to notice something different. Years' worth of burdens will start to feel oddly lighter, and you'll question whether you're dreaming. You're not dreaming. The air itself shifts when a siege is lifted. Once, paralyzing decisions will become easy. It will take an afternoon to complete tasks you have put off for months. Don't attribute any of it to chance. Coincidence was not with you during those difficult years, and you are not currently being delivered by coincidence. Yes, I am. Give me your trust, which is what is rightfully mine. And until you have no more doubts, I will continue to show you my hand. Echoes of the old pressure, a bill, a harsh word, and a heavy mourning will still be present. Echoes are not the return of the siege. They are the diminishing sound of something that has been vanquished as it departs. Give them that treatment. Don't let every echo cause you to relive your fear. Alternatively, you will be imprisoned in a conflict that has already been resolved. Rather, respond to the knock on your door with the decision I've made. Say, the permission has ended. Say, my God has gone ahead of me. Put it out there. Heaven does not judge how steady your voice is, so it doesn't matter if it trembles. It gauges your level of trust. You've spent years learning how to remain composed under duress. You will now discover what it's like to walk without it. It will require some adjustment. And as you learn, I'll be patient with you. But since the next stage of your life is not like the previous one, you will learn it. I have personally taken care of that. I'm going to tell you something I've been wanting to tell you for years, so please listen carefully, my child. At last, you succeeded. You arrived where I always knew you would. You persevered through storms that were meant to shatter you. You also didn't give up, even when it seemed obvious to everyone around you that giving up was a good idea. When others left, you persisted. When your strength was gone, you continued to move, and your only motivation was unwavering hope. Even though the fire was burning, you left it with something that the flames could not reach. This is not a coincidence. It is the result of your perseverance, and I, your God, am pleased with you. You believed that I was punishing you. I wasn't. Every hardship was molding you into something that ease could never have created. Every closed door served as a barrier between you and invisible harm. I never opposed you. I was always there for you. I had you walk the road, even on the days you cursed it. No one else noticed the silent battles I witnessed you waging. You believed that nobody gave a damn. I was concerned. You believed that nobody was paying attention. I was paying attention when you felt the most isolated. Whether you could feel it or not, I was all over that room. I have an instruction for you now, and I ask that you accept it with open arms before I discuss what comes next. I'm asking you, my child, to put some of what you have, something substantial, on the altar of this work, just like gold is placed on the scales of this calling. Let it be an offering placed on stone, a seed planted in deep water, and not suppressed by fear. This demonstrates that your heart no longer clings to lack, and that you trust me to provide. What you let go of in your faith stays in your life. It advances into the harvest I'm preparing before you. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Haven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Let me now take you back down the path you have traveled so you can see that I was present at every turn. You have endured suffering that you never requested to endure. You have experienced the pain of being betrayed by people you had complete faith in. You questioned whether I had turned away during those times. I never looked away. In the darkness, I kept watch over you. Even when you believed that heaven had become silent. Not everyone who left you did so by accident. No matter how painful it was, some of them had to leave because their presence in your future would have tainted what I had planned for you. That was not visible to you back then. All you could see was the unanswered message and the empty chair. However, I loved you too much to leave some doors open when I saw 10 years from now. I am aware of the injuries they are causing. I witnessed you doubting your value as a result. I witnessed you hold yourself responsible for outcomes that weren't your fault. Listen to me now. Their departure was not an assessment of your worth. When the real structure is ready to stand, I sometimes remove people in the same manner as a builder removes scaffolding. And the doors that abruptly closed, the chances that eluded you, and the plans that fell apart after you had put a lot of effort into creating them. You questioned why you remained motionless while everyone else appeared to be moving forward. They weren't rejections, my child. You would have been hurt rather than blessed if I had opened some doors when you pleaded for them. Every release has a schedule, and I don't give an explanation beforehand because trust that requires a thorough explanation isn't trust at all. However, I can assure you that none of those delays were the result of negligence. They were all measured. You will eventually see clearly that each one served a purpose. You'll thank me for each door once you see it. I won't open. You battled doubt as well. And I want to address that head on. Are you even real? You asked God. Are you still able to hear me? Have you overlooked me? I didn't condemn you for asking those questions. I stayed closer to you during those hours than you ever knew, because I could see the weight you carried when you asked them. For me, asking questions in the dark still feels like reaching. When someone has really given up, they don't even bother to ask questions. You continued to inquire. That implies that despite how thin it felt, the thread between us never broke. Throughout it all, I have kept my end of the bargain, and right now I'm holding it. Do you recall the evenings you spent sitting in the dark, whispering things you believed would never be heard? I heard them, even though you believed you were speaking into nothingness. Those murmurs made it to my throne before they were completely out of your mouth. I could tell what your heart was asking, even if you didn't say anything and just sat in silence, because you ran out of things to say. Years ago, I responded to some of those silent prayers in ways you haven't yet identified. So allow this to become ingrained in your spirit. You were always visible. We never forgot about you. You were always loved. All of your hardships have brought you to this precise point. Furthermore, your story does not end here. Your story revolves around it. You were flawless, so I'm not honoring you today. You weren't, and I've never once asked you to do that. You stayed, and for that I am honoring you. Because you stayed when it was easier to leave. Because you went to sleep, woke up, and tried again when despair made its strongest case. That kind of bravery is not overlooked by heaven. I haven't, for sure. One more weight is present. Before we proceed, I have to lift off of you. And that's the shame you've been hiding. Maybe I am the reason nothing works out, is the silent thought. Perhaps I am the one who fails. With all the power of heaven, I tell you today that you are not a failure. As a fighter, you were given a greater burden than most and managed to carry it farther than most people could. I saw someone who remained upright where you saw weakness. I saw someone maintaining a life under circumstances that would have crushed others, while you saw someone crumbling. I saw a servant where you saw yourself ignored. For the designated hour, I was on guard. You have been using the enemy's words to tell your own story. I'm giving mine to you today. Do you recall the moments when you grinned in front of everyone and then collapsed at home, your heart aching from unanswered questions? I was present when you put your head down and muttered, "God, just give me one reason to keep going." I turned into the cause. You thought you wouldn't make it through the night, but every morning you woke up, I lifted you with my hand. I'm going to declare something new over your life, so pay close attention. It's the end of the waiting season you've been carrying for so long. The protracted cycle of not yet and maybe later is over. With all authority, I say this concludes the chapter. You've moved on. I am the one who opens doors that no man can close. And I can assure you that I have made this possible for you today. No force on earth has the ability to close it, and it was not constructed by humans. It's not a matter of luck. It's not a coincidence. Long ago, I carved this door into your story. Now that I've opened it, I'm inviting you to enter. I now present you with an entrance that cannot be taken away in retaliation for every door that slammed in your face and every opportunity that was lost due to a delay. You don't have to push it. You don't have to beg for it. It's unlocked already. All you have to do is get up and boldly walk through it. You care more about this than you realize, so pay attention. This time, your triumph won't be concealed. You and I were the only ones who knew about your victories for years. I will now reveal your turning. It will be seen by those who doubted you. It will be visible to those who doubt your faith. What my hand has done to you will be seen by those who believed you would never rise. Do you recall saying to yourself in a whisper, "When will it be my turn?" It's your turn, my child. This is your time. I have opened a door that is neither tiny nor delicate. It won't be a fleeting respite that disappears by winter. It is a long-lasting shift in your life's course. Years that felt taken from you are being restored by me. What was broken down is being multiplied to almost nothing. And I'm doing it in a way that, when it happens, only I will be able to explain it to an honest observer. That is intentional. Your life is going to turn into a dispute over whether or not I fulfilled my promise. Season after season, you sowed in sorrow, but there was no sign of a harvest. You will now experience happiness. You put up with the quiet. Where there was mourning, you will now hear celebration. When there was no proof on the table, you remained steadfast. I will now present the evidence to you until your hands rise in wonder on their own. The old lies will also be silenced by what I do this season. The obvious sight of my faithfulness resting on your life will answer every voice that said you were forgotten, not your arguments. You won't have to protect yourself. Your circumstances will speak, and they will do so with clarity. So move forward. At the threshold, don't hesitate. Don't let fear suddenly grab your ankle and tell you that this is too good. These kinds of words are meant for other people. For this very door, you have been strengthened. It's not too late. You are not undeserving. This is neither a test nor a trick. It's the arrival of my promise. I am aware that hope itself can seem risky after years of disappointment. You learn to have low expectations so that you won't be harmed by life again. You were once protected by that habit. You can't bring it through this door with you. Conversely, you will need to have the guts to anticipate positive things once more. And one promise fulfilled at a time, I will gently teach it back to you. If you have to, start small. This week, expect me to do one thing. Give me one need, and I won't take it back. Mark it when I respond. Let that response serve as a reminder and expand upon it. This is how a heart that was trained to brace itself learns to stand upright instead. Additionally, don't look back over your shoulder as you enter this door, as if the previous season might come after you and take you back. It can't. An open chapter has no control over a closed one. What I end remains ended because I put the ending there myself. Additionally, don't wait to start walking until you feel worthy. The cost of admission was never worthiness. Because of who I am and what I've decided about you, I opened this door. The truth will eventually catch up with your feelings. Let the truth take the lead and let the emotions follow until they do. My child, raise your head. Make your back straight. You've been walking with your eyes on the ground, ready for the next blow for far too many years. The ground itself has changed, so your next course of action will be different. You are no longer moving in the direction of the promise. You're strolling through it. Let me now demonstrate what I am putting in your hands, so you will be able to identify each blessing as it comes and know precisely where it originated. These are not minor issues. They are not fleeting acts of kindness. They are long-lasting parts. And I've put 5 of them aside, each bearing your name. I'm giving you peace first, not the delicate serenity that the world provides, the type that breaks down at the first bad news, my tranquility. The kind that, like a soldier at a gate, watches over your mind. There was a time when you lay awake fearing tomorrow. My tranquility will now greet you when your head touches the pillow, and relaxation won't be a struggle. Clarity will lead you where confusion reigns. Courage will respond to the whisper of fear. The improvement of your situation is not a prerequisite for this tranquility. You'll know it's mine when it comes before things change. Good news is followed by peace in the world. I walk ahead of it in peace. I'm also bringing provisions. The days of counting your possessions and discovering that they are insufficient are coming to an end. In a wilderness where nothing grew, I fed my people bread from the sky. I fed thousands with leftover baskets using a few loaves and small fish. I am still the same. You think what you are holding now is insignificant. Put it in mine and observe how I react to it. Do not be afraid of being lacking. The years of the siege left a habit of fear of lack, but the siege is now over. I'll give you what you require, and then I'll surprise you. At moments so exact that you will laugh at the timing, provision will come from hands you never anticipated, and from directions you never mapped. I will gladly accept that laugh as a form of worship. Restoration comes in third. I am repairing what was lost, torn, and broken while you were too exhausted to protect it. Joy will return to the rooms of sorrow. Wounded bonds will be repaired. Some of them are so severe that the wound itself develops extraordinary strength. Nothing is too damaged for me to fix. I am unable to return anything that has drifted thus far. I will redeem even the years themselves. You've mourned the time you believe was lost, seasons that don't seem to yield anything. However, I don't waste anything, not even the desolate areas. A field that has been left is not dead. It is a field harvesting riches for a crop that the continuously tilled land would never produce. The years you had written off are about to be harvested. Fourth, restoring your body after it has been worn down by carrying tension that it was never designed to withstand. Because your mind is weary of going through the same nervous circles. Because there are still sensitive areas of your heart that you keep to yourself. The broken-hearted are bound up by me. Additionally, I am taking care of you directly, rather than delegating the task to someone else. Renewal is on the way where illness sapped your vitality. I am lifting you from the place where grief held you down. It will first become apparent to you in subtle ways. A memory that emerges without the old sting, a morning free of the familiar dread, that is easier to breathe. Don't discount those little favors. Before it rains, these are the first drops. Joy comes in fifth. True happiness, not the fleeting kind that disappears when problems resurface. This happiness stems from my unwavering love. Thus, it will withstand all weather conditions. You'll laugh once more without looking behind you. You'll wonder where the song originated and find yourself singing at strange times. It originated with me. You always had it. It's just returning home. Say, I receive it. Know why this outpouring is happening now, my child. If your hands are open today, you were set up for it by your tenacity. In the middle of the road, many people gave up. You didn't. When it got dark, many turned around. You persevered because you remain. Because you persevered, and because you continued to get up. The exact spot where the rain is going to fall is where you are. The miracle that you believed was postponed was never inactive. The entire time, it was a seed under the ground. While all you could see was bare ground, a foundation was secretly being formed and roots were spreading deep. What you secretly prayed for is now emerging. And after that kind of rooting, anything that breaks the surface is difficult to wither. Furthermore, these 5 sections are not temporary. They are not a short celebration before the old life returns, but rather the beginning of a new chapter. Every day, you will stroll in tranquility. You won't experience the old fear of living in provision. When people stand close to you, they will sense your healing and restoration. Your situation won't be able to adequately describe the joy that will overflow from you. Beyond you, that overflow serves a purpose. How did you make it through? How are you standing? What happened to you? Others will inquire after noticing the shift. You'll then indicate me. Your life will serve as a portal for weary individuals to return to hope. Because that is how my kingdom spreads throughout the world, I am blessing you in a way that is intended to overflow. You will be a voice of courage to those who are about to give up, a messenger of peace to the troubled. The fact that I continue to heal, restore, and uplift those who won't let go of me is a living testament to the pain. You were permitted to walk on such a difficult road in part because of this. In a place where water has never been in short supply, nobody learns to carry it for others. So raise your hands and accept each of the 5 portions without saying sorry. You don't have to earn them right now. This is the harvest, and the staying was the sowing. I, the Lord your God, am dependable and fulfill all of my commitments. This is a time of blessings for you. Remove it from my grasp. Now that I've named the blessings and opened the door, I also need to get you ready, because each new season brings both opportunity and peril. I'm giving you something strong, and strong things need to be protected. I say this not to scare you, but because no one is loved by a shepherd who sees a wolf and does nothing. First, be mindful of your pride. A quiet voice will tell you that you did this yourself when the change in your life becomes apparent and people start to notice and inquire. There is a grain of truth in your perseverance, cunning and grit, which is what makes it risky. Yes, you persevered, but it was my hand that unlocked what no effort of yours could, and my strength that kept you together when yours ran out. The blessing retains its sweetness when you keep the source in mind. The same blessing becomes hollow and heavy in your hands if you forget where it came from. I will continue to raise you up as long as you remain low in your own eyes. That is not a danger. It's just a safe way to carry weight. A tree can grow taller without breaking if its roots are deeper. Next, be wary of fear. The whisper will alter its course when I bless you. It will begin to state that this will never end, rather than that it will never occur. What happens if it is removed? What if it wasn't meant for you? Since new things have not yet developed their defenses, fear always targets the newest thing I have given. However, I haven't instilled fear in you. I have given you strength, affection, and a clear head. Therefore, avoid negotiating with the what-ifs when they arise. Say what I've said in response to them aloud. No thief can take what my hand gives. If you feed fear, a blessing will be diminished. If you feed faith instead, it will increase the same blessing. The table is up to you. Few people comprehend this, so keep your mouth shut and pay close attention to what I'm saying. Not everything I give you is intended to be made public immediately. before they are seen by others. Some blessings must remain hidden for a season, much like a root taking root. Made an early announcement. Before they are able to stand alone, they attract jealousy, uncertainty, and interference. Do you recall Joseph? Before it was time, he told his brothers about his dream, which sparked a hatred that cost him years in prison and a pit. I still remember every detail of that dream. However, an early announcement made the journey there more difficult. You can't celebrate your rising with everyone at your table. It will be misinterpreted by some. Some will quietly oppose it. So until I give you the opportunity to talk, keep some things to yourself. This isn't being dishonest. It's stewardship. When used properly, silence can protect a young crop. When the blessing is powerful enough to be visible, in the moment, I will give you the words myself. After that, no tongue will be able to deny it. Stay nearer to me in prayer than before. This is a trap that attracts a lot of people during peak seasons. The person who bestowed the blessing gradually loses their presence as the blessing's business takes over. Every day, the struggling soul prays because they are in need. The fortunate soul may go weeks without realizing it. Don't let what I offer you end up being what draws you away from me. Your heart stays in sync with mine, and your spirit remains sharp through prayer. You go back to the source and drink when you pray. When prayer wanes, other voices become more audible, and you start to follow your worries once more. Before the demands of the day, come to me in the morning. Arrive at night before you fall asleep. The road between us is kept smooth, even with a few sincere words. Continue to be grateful as well. The ability of the human heart to pray for something for 10 years, receive it, and then treat it as normal in a season is an odd weakness. Don't let familiarity take away the wonder of what I'm doing. I appreciate the little things just as much as the big ones. A heart full of gratitude never runs out because it keeps the door open for more. Above all, maintain your faith. In this new season, there will still be days of testing. The typical weather of a living faith, not the old siege. Doubt will make the same old argument again on those days. Let's settle your response beforehand. Your anchor now is faith. The same faith that got you through all those years of waiting. When the waiting period was over, it did not retire. All it did was alter the assignments. Faith has a blurry vision. It involves having faith in the person who does. Trust my heart when you can't find my hand. Keep in mind its record if you don't understand my timing. It has never let you down. You have the evidence now, even in the years when you were positive it had. Take the evidence with you into each and every gloomy day that lies ahead, and you won't be kept by any gloomy day. More than you have ever carried, I entrust to you now, and greater keeping comes with more. Keep your heart safe. Be careful what you say. Keep watch over the peaceful area where we meet. The season you are in won't be understood by everyone around you. Additionally, you are not obliged to explain things to them. In due time, let your life explain itself. Treasure the things I give you. Use prayer to nourish it. Envelop it in thankfulness. Protect it with modesty, and cultivate it with faith. If you do this, the blessing will not only last, but also grow until it transcends the boundaries of your own life and permeates the lives of everyone I send your way. I have a plan for that overflow, and I won't keep it from you. I have selected you for both, and you are fortunate to become a blessing. I'll talk about the surprise I've been saving for the end after one more preparation. Don't be alarmed if resistance reappears in the coming days. Seldom does a vanquished foe depart quietly. A sudden argument over a minor issue an unforeseen expense, or a wave of uncertainty or heaviness that appears out of nowhere are all possible. The siege is not coming back. This is a retreat's noise. Don't panic or give up when it happens. Identify it, give it a name, and respond aloud. Say, I know what this is, and it has no claim on me anymore. My God is walking ahead of me now that the permission has ended. Then carry on with your journey. When you respond to opposition with composure, it loses power twice as quickly because your fear is its only real weapon. Let me now lay out two paths for you, my child, because the path you choose will depend on how you use this word. You let this hour pass on the first road. You are awakened today, but tomorrow the old voice reappears, whispering that such words are for other people, and you comply out of habit. In a few months, you will still be circling the same concerns, waiting for the next blow, and wondering why nothing has changed. You take me at my word on the second road. Tomorrow, you get up and talk about your past in the same manner that I have tonight. You give me one need and won't take it back. You walk through the door I've opened without looking back, guard the blessing, and remain close to me in prayer. In a few months, your own life will serve as proof, and those around you will wonder what has changed. The decision is being made now, not in the future, and the two roads are real. Choose the second road, because everything in me wants to see you take it, and everything I've prepared is waiting for you along the way, not because I'm demanding it coldly. Now for the surprise. Although provision is on the way, it is not a possession. Although responses are already in progress, there isn't a single request that has been addressed. This is the surprise. We never forgot about you, not for a single hour in a single day over all those years. All of the prayers you believed were unanswered were being answered. The manner in which a trustworthy steward preserves an inheritance until it reaches adulthood. I was in the room on the nights you felt abandoned. My hand was holding back what could have hurt you with the delays that broke your heart. Wearing a disguise you were unable to identify at the time, the doors that closed were my mercy. Heaven was positioned around you like an invisible army while you thought you were fighting alone. My silence was more like a held breath, even though it felt like absence. When everything is ready for a big unveiling, there is a sort of silence. And the right moment is all that's left. You've been residing in that silence. There was never any emptiness. It was the silence of a table that was ready and waiting for you. It wasn't reluctance that prevented the breakthrough you begged for, until you stood where receiving it would establish you rather than scatter you. It was held in trust. I never needed perfection, so it's not perfect. Positioned and prepared in the most important way. And here you are, and it's right here. And I have been setting up this meeting between the two all along, so accept it. Give up trying to figure out if a word like this could really be for you. Before you give yourself hope, stop asking for one more piece of evidence. Keep your hands open. Let your heart open. Accept the turning that has already begun. The decision has already been made. The door is already open. Your name is already on the 5 portions that have been set aside. Say, "Yes, Lord," if you are ready to walk through the door I have opened. As you proceed, keep this in mind. You won't enter the new season by yourself. I didn't just let you go at the garden's edge after carrying you through the fire. I will accompany you during the blessing, just as I did during the trial. In fact, it's closer because you've learned to recognize my voice in a way that only the long journey could impart. You used to worry about what would happen tomorrow. Now let that worry go. I've already set aside tomorrow. Every route you'll take, I've gone before you. I have already conquered every challenge you will encounter. What you might consider open-ended questions have definitive answers in my plan. I am the start and the finish, the Alpha and the Omega, and I have no doubts about anything in your life. There will be no shame or silence at the end of your story. I assure you that the struggles you believed would bring you to ruin will serve as evidence of my faithfulness, told in your own words. Arguments will never be as powerful as the wounds you bear. Letting everyone know that I heal, restore, and uplift those who cling to me. People will be curious as to how you continue to stand joyfully. You'll claim that it was the Lord. The Lord was always involved. Because of this, you were selected for this path out of trust rather than punishment. I needed a life that wouldn't crumble under the weight of this testimony. And in you, I discovered that life. What you went through in private will now be heard in public. And after hearing what I did for you, many people who were about to give up will persevere. So enter what I've prepared now and don't be afraid. Rise tomorrow as a person who has received a message from heaven. Let the new word respond when the old thoughts knock. When the door is in front of you, go through it without saying sorry, because the person who opened it is also going through it. I take my tranquility with me. Not like the world, which is brittle and fleeting, but mine, which is profound and unwavering. Bring it inside your house. Bring it to your work. Bring it into every space where you once felt anxious, and allow it to transform the atmosphere of your entire existence. I have had an unending love for you. I will continue to love you for all the years to come, even the ones when you felt unlovable, and beyond all of them. I didn't start because of anything you did, and you couldn't stop me. You are currently standing on this ground. It doesn't tremble. It's time to stop waiting. The door is ajar. The blessing is made available. I also accompany you. Get up and enter it, my child. God bless you and say, I trust you, Lord, if you believe this word belongs to your life today. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open.